sacrifices, play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
No, well, at first I didn't know how to do it. So I was looking, I was trying to figure out a way to do it. Like I thought I could do it in a day, or like pay somebody, go somewhere and get it done in a day. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. But at first, I came up with an idea. Basically, how I'm doing it is I was gonna take out a half at a time. So I wasn't gonna do like random spots. I was gonna do it in a certain way to where I'd have
it.
right. I have hair, so it hasn't been weird. I low key been fucking with the look, having half hair and half dread. Because like some people are like, damn, that shit kind of sick. But no, it's been taking me so long because when I first started, I YouTubed how to do it. You know, you got wet your hair, you got to put all the conditioner in to like loosen it up. And the first dread I did took me an hour.
You're like, oh no,
bro. And I've counted, I don't know the exact number, but it's like 80 something. It might be high 70s, low 80s. So I had 80 something dreads. So I was like, that after that first one, it took an hour. I was like, oh, like, I'm about to cut this shit off. But I was this close to just getting clippers and just growing it out because I want to keep my hair. That's why I did it. Comb me out because I want to keep my hair. Because then I just want to rock like a big ass fro and then be able to like style it, get braids or whatever. But I wanted to keep my hair. But after that, I was like, oh fuck, I'm about to cut this shit off. I got 80 of these hoes, an hour each. But that was my first time doing it. So the second dread I did, it took me because I was timing it, to be 45 minutes. I'm like, okay, maybe once I get the hang of it, I'll be straight. Now I can get them done in 20 minutes. But like it took me 40 and like 45, and I got down to 40. Then I got it down to like 35 minutes. Then I got down to 30. So like I gotten better at it, obviously now. And now I'm just turn TV on like my days off. I turn the TV on and I'm just sitting there just popping them hoes out. It's like I'm doing like 6 or 7 a day.
So I got a question with that. So like, how much water and condition do you have to use? Is it like a shit ton?
Water. I've gone through, I don't know how many bottles of conditioner. I've gone through it's a ton because there's a way to do it where it doesn't, because like if you read online, it's like really, really bad for your hair. But if you do it the right way, you won't mess up your actual hair that's still attached. But you have to drench the dread in conditioner. Yeah. Because that's what keeps it soft and loose. So when you go to straighten it with the comb, it'll just straighten itself out because it's the conditioner's, it's got the hair like super, super moisturized. But I've documented because I'm doing I got a YouTube video that's gonna come out for it. So when it comes out, I'll send you the link because I've kept all the hair I've combed out so far. Damn. So I have 2 Walmart bags of just hair.
Oh, bro, and I know obviously because like I have my hair long and everything. What I had to do, because my hair is really curly, so if I don't put nothing in it, it'll just start dreading on its own, damn near freeform dreads. So, dude, I literally had to do, and you know how much hair I had before and everything.
Right, yeah.
Bro, you talk about section it and literally taking a big-ass glob of conditioner and just rake it through, dude. It's a 4-on workout, man. Your shoulders be kind of tired and everything, so.
I'm glad I don't have those problems.
Bro, see, this is the thing with me. I'll get at some point, I'll be like, I'm tired of the short hair, I'm gonna grow it out. I'm gonna get it long again, and then I'm gonna be like, it'll probably come around summertime and everything, and I'm like, I gotta shake this shit off. That's usually how it goes.
Well, I'm losing my hair, so I don't I don't know what long hair is. Every time I get my shit cut, it just grows back shorter and shorter.
Tell them to use a guard or something, man. Don't let them do this.
I'm just too lazy, bro.
Some hems, keeps or whatever it's called.
I'm so lazy, bro. I just say all I say is 4 around the sides and then just trim it up top. Keep a little longer up top. That's what I do. Prototypical white boy haircut. Duh. Come on.
The crazy thing is, what I'm gonna do is, so I'll be in Nashville in a couple weeks for Trey's graduation, and I want to have it all done. I'm planning to be done by next Wednesday to have it all done. I have 29 dreads left, and I think I can get
you get in town
the 23rd through the 26th.
Oh damn! I thought you were gonna get to see the apartment, bro. I guess till next time.
When you get
Where you moving, Calvin?
Beginning of June.
The Bellevue?
Oh no, I won't.
Yeah.
Oh damn! So it's a real.
Making my way downtown.
Oh yep. You're trying to go get him some honeys.
Yeah, Bellevue. We should get it now. I'll fuck it with y'all.
Shit, I'll be out of town, I think, when you come in town, Fines.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna miss a bunch of people because he hit me up because he was coming to Austin for something. He was gonna, because I'm like an hour south of Austin, and I live north San Antonio. But he was coming to Austin. He was gonna try to like come down for a day, whatever. But he's gonna be in Austin when I'm in Nashville, so we'll be crossing paths in the area.
Always.
Yeah. But I want to get it all done because when I get to Nashville, I'm gonna ask my mom to set up a hair appointment. So I want to get like a really, really deep clean at a salon and have them detangle it. Because the ones up front are straight, like this is all good. But the ones back here, they're not completely straightened out. You can kind of see that one's still somewhat like in a dread form. Because I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a bad angle. So
It's
I want them to
the back of
detangle
the
it.
hair. It's something about the back of the head too is like where it just dreads up easily instead of like the front. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just like it's hard to detangle for some reason. And I don't know if it's just because you sleep on the back of your head or anything.
I think that's what it is for me because I sleep on my back every night.
Yeah.
Gotta hit that side once in a while, man.
I can't. My shoulders don't have circulation from football.
Uh-huh. What?
Yeah, I can't sleep on my side.
Your shoulders don't have circulation.
Oh no, yeah, from injuries. Like I'll lose circulation in my shoulders like super quick.
Shit just falls asleep, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. And I mean like super quick.
That just sounds like sleeping's horrible for you.
Yeah,
I mean as long as I'm on my back. Oh, what is it?
Bro.
Leave it to Mitchell not to figure this out, and everybody else figure it out.
I don't know what he's on. I'm trying to send him.
Y'all know Mitchell's slow.
Send him a link.
I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. Warriors are in trouble.
I don't want to speak too soon.
They in trouble.
I don't want to speak too soon because I want Lakers to win. So I don't want to speak too soon because they've got that Brady effect.
Lakers shot 6 of 25 from 3.
But they did that last
25.
They did that last series.
Clay had 6 apiece themselves.
They did that last series though. It only takes one game.
They better get tough down low. Hey, they gonna kill him.
This is one thing I'm gonna say, Mark. I hope the Lakers low key do it just because I'm tired of seeing Steph and them and all in the media and everything. And obviously, I think it'd be nice for LeBron just to do that and everything.
The Lakers are going to shoot better. That's the problem they're going to run into. My point.
But, bro, this is the thing. I hate that AD put up that many numbers and everything for the first game because now everybody's like, "Oh, we expect that now for the rest of the series."
I
don't think that's going to happen.
Not 23 rebounds, but if they don't get physical with him down low, he's gonna put 30 on their head.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that is a bigger team too. Like the Lakers they are a bigger team than the Warriors. And like you said, man, I think it's gonna come down just to like who's gonna be more physical at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Because the Warriors were not physical at all last night, and he just did whatever he wanted. He literally did whatever he wanted to.
Did it ask y'all for that pin when you got in?
Yes.
Tried to get it? Okay. Bet. We got a secure server now.
Oh, a little NordVPN action. Okay.
I'm saying.
Sponsor us.
I'm trying to get a sponsorship
LeBron
pizza.
fucking world this series. I don't know if y'all watched that game, but he can't do shit on offense, and he is absolutely throwing everything.
What do you mean? Talk about 22 points?
I mean, it's not like a LeBron playoff game.
Oh yeah, he was 1 of 8 from 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
well,
could not.
yeah. I mean,
But they
That's
were
just
6 of 25 as a team and still won that game. They're going to shoot better. That's the problem the Warriors are going to run into.
yeah, that was like one of their worst shooting nights, and they still won.
That's what I'm saying.
It's because they play defense. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the game. I only got to see the last half. But when I'm looking at the late, and I literally try to watch every single game that's on TV, regardless of who plays. But that being said, I've seen a lot of Laker games. And obviously, I understand it's the playoffs, which is part of the equation. But I don't think I've seen the Lakers play with that intensity on defense than what I saw. I mean, I saw guys running hard to close out. Now, obviously, it's because they have to, because it's Golden State. You have to. Mm-hmm. If you just leave them wide ass open and don't put no pressure on each shot, you're going to lose 10 times out of 10. But if they play with that level of intensity, I think they make it to the finals.
Yeah, I agree. I thought their length could give the Warriors problems in this series. They're their size and length. You got anything to say that one, Finest? Yeah, pause.
Yeah, I bet they got some size on them.
Yeah, their problem, the Warriors' problem is Kevon Looney can't.
No.
Too slow.
He's not physical enough. He's not physical enough either with him in the paint. He's just not.
He's too slow. He can't stay in front of AD. And then can't jump at all. I don't know why he can't protect the rim, but he just can't.
AD's out there playing like Shaq. 30 and 23?
Yes.
Good Lord.
They're in trouble, man. I'm telling you right now, they're in trouble because the Lakers are going to shoot better than what they did last night. Lakers stole a game and had their worst shooting performance in like 10 games.
And they ran away.
I would think that the Warriors are going to fire their ass next game. I think they'll win game 2. I think the Warriors will win game 2. I think the problem is going to be when they go to LA. I just don't think they're going to beat them there.
No, you think LA wins those 2 at LA?
Yes. I think the Lakers did what they needed to do. They got one, and that's all they needed.
If there's anybody that can do it, though, it's Steph.
Yeah,
of course.
That's what. That's why I said before you got on. I said I'm going to wait before I say anything because I want the Lakers to win, but Steph got that Brady effect. You gotta wait.
Yeah, I mean, he does. But I said, I think the problem they're going to run into is the Lakers are going to shoot better, right? I mean, that's just going to happen.
If I'm not mistaken,
Sorry.
If I'm not mistaken, Warriors won last year. They were in the same situation they were in last year. They're one of the worst road teams in the league, if I remember. They had problems with having a small lineup, and their defense was in jeopardy. They were very, very inconsistent with shooting nights, having really good days, and also having some. They ended up winning all of it. There was at one point we didn't think they was going to make it to and they won It's like. I'm going to wait to cast that judgment. I'm going to wait till the end of whatever game it is when they finally lose and whoever has 4 wins, then I'm going to exhale. But until then, I'm holding my breath.
It's going to be the best second-round series.
I wish this was the finals, low-key. I think it's going to be one of the best series
matchups. This is damn near almost.
Because it's the Steph versus LeBron debate.
But let me tell you something right now.
Western Conference Finals right here.
Essentially,
If they drop game 2, they're done.
Warriors?
They're done.
Oh.
Yeah.
If they drop game 2, they're done.
Yeah, it's their game 2 is a must win.
Yeah, they're going to win.
I mean, I'm sure they are, but I'm saying if they do, they're done.
What do we think about Jordan Poole's shot selection?
Horrible. God awful.
Too much time on the clock.
God awful. Who out there shooting? Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles? Like, come on, dude.
My man pulled up from 40 feet. Thought it was good, too. You see how he shot it, too? How he looked at it, he thought he hit that shit.
Now,
He stared it down and everything. He thought he had it, bro.
I will say this. In Jordan Poole's defense, I agree. I think it was a terrible shot selection. But in Jordan Poole's defense, let's not act like he don't be shooting, like he hasn't shot that shot before a regular season game. Now, I do understand. The reason why I think it's a bad shot selection is the context of the game. There is too much time left. It's a playoff game. You're at home. You need to win this game. That's the problem. The shot itself, I'm not mad at, because he has shown he has as range up on par with Steph. He has shown that. Not the level of consistency, but he has shown that he can hit that shot. I just disagree with the context of game one. You're at home. You need to win. You're down 3. You have 10 more. You have plenty of time to get closer or one more pass on a shot. You know, the shot in terms of the shot selection. That's the only problem I have. But
I think Jordan Poole, though, it's a bad shouldn't have taken it, but I think more blame should go on Steve Kerr for not calling the timeout as soon as the double team came on Steph. Once they doubled Steph, standing around, you got to call a timeout and draw something up.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I think you're right on that. As soon as Braun and I forgot who else came and helped on Steph too. Yeah,
him and Austin.
Yeah.
Speaking of Austin, bro, is there 2 players in the league right now that have better chemistry than Austin Reeves and LeBron James? Other than like Joel and James Harden right now, but
maybe not.
Austin
isn't that such an odd pairing too?
It is.
When you think about it,
it's
such an odd pairing, but they do work.
But it's not at the same time. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Austin Reeves is the type of dude that like he'll just take any advice he can just to get some minutes.
Well, he came from if I'm not mistaken, he was a G Leaguer, correct?
I don't remember. I think he was a rookie. He came.
Was he a second round draft pick?
Do what?
Was he a second round draft pick? Because he wasn't a first, was he?
I think he didn't. I don't think he got drafted.
So he was a undrafted free agent. Yeah. So if he was undrafted, he had to probably start in the G League, right?
Which is actually crazy to me because the dude was pretty fucking good in college.
Where did he go to college?
Oklahoma.
It's Wichita State, and then Oklahoma. Yeah, transferred.
I think the story on it is that he always wanted to play for the Lakers, and somebody called him at like 42 and 43, and he said he wouldn't play for them, and he's just going to go and sign with the Lakers the whole time.
Bro, when they had him mic'd up in Game 1 versus Grizzlies, and he hit that shot, he said, "I'm him."
That shit.
Yeah, he's talking shit. I'm him. I'm that guy.
So here's a question.
Those are the most dangerous people.
He's a different cat for doing that.
The most dangerous people, the people that you don't think that could hoop and start talking shit. You just
he's cold.
Yeah, he signed a 2-way contract with the Lakers August 3rd.
Yeah, he started in the G League.
So if you're the Lakers, how much money would you pay him? He worth
enough
if he really wants. You said he would be a Laker his whole life, right?
What about? You think 4 years, $100 million is too much?
Three?
Would you pay him
$100 million? You're gonna pay him $25 a year?
Oh, that's starter numbers, dude.
Bro,
he does start.
He's
I don't
a
think he's worth $25 million a year.
Since the All-Star break, he's averaged something like 8, 6, and 3.
What about 18? What about 18 million?
Mitch, 100's a lot, bro. I would say 50 at the max.
So 4 years, $50 million.
You think that 50 to 60, bro? Like,
I'm not mad at the 4 years 50. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I think 100 is way too much because look, no one knows about him, right? The league's just finding out about.
Everybody knows.
They know him now, but they didn't know him before. Yeah. So
Yeah, but I think in Mark's defense, I think it's the like to your point. Since he signed the 2-way contract, he signs this 1-year deal, and obviously, if you want to keep him, I think you treat this as if it was that first rookie contract. So you give him a 4 to 5 year deal, and pay him maybe a little bit over what a rookie would get in his rookie contract, but under $100 million. So I think 40, 50. 60-ish
all right.
mil.
Yeah, well, I was going to say 60, 4 years, 15 mil each.
All right. So my argument is 4 years, 100 million. If I could get him for 4 years, 100 million, he'd stay. I'd do it. The players that are in that bracket would be a Mikal Bridges. This is just being paid, right? It'd be Mikal Bridges, Buddy Hield, Fred VanVleet, Jeremy Grant, Anthony Simons. So it's kind of that tier of player that's getting paid 4 years, 25 million right now. Or
Yeah.
Better player than Buddy Hield right now. I'll say that for damn sure.
Yeah, Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, I think
average.
Anthony's a dog, bro. Don't sleep on him.
No, he is.
Good.
He is,
Yeah.
but those guys have also had multiple years.
are playing in the league.
Right. Yeah, Reeves is just now getting his feet wet. So
I think that's way too much money to throw at him right now.
Right now, yeah. Like if he had been in the league, if this was like his third or fourth run in the playoffs, playing at such a good, then like I think he's worth that much, Mitch. I think he's worth that much. You give him that if he wasn't so young.
Here's the scenario that I'll pay.
How about this? He signs a two-year keep prove it deal, right? A 2-year prove it deal. And he plays at the level he's been playing at the next 2 years. Then he gets his fat max or fat contract.
Here's the problem you aren't thinking about. If we sit down in the offseason, what happens when an OKC, a Rockets, a Magic call him up and offer him 4 years, $80 million? So the Lakers might not offer him the 4 years, $100 million, but they might.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's fine if they want to overpay for him at this point in his career.
Mitch, that's
You're
cool.
the one that said, if I'm not mistaken, he wanted to be a Laker. Like, that's his dream.
But my
He
thing is,
take a little bit less money at the beginning to stay as a Laker.
But my thing too is to celebrate.
And they get paid later.
You can go to those teams, but you don't have a LeBron. Like, if you have LeBron in your team, bro, you have a chance to get into the playoffs. At least
that's another thing. Yeah, does LeBron make him better? You could argue that fact.
What happens when those teams call him up and then the Lakers offer him 4 years, $45 million? You're not a little insulted? Now you start thinking about the difference between $65 million in your life. I'm saying
it's not being insulted. You just you got to look at the team. Like, I don't think that's insulting somebody. I think it's just, I don't even know how to even really.
He's just not worth it. He's not worth $100 million over 4 years right now. He's just not
close to it, man. I think he's in that Buddy Hield. That's the market. That's what those he's with those players right now. That's what the market says.
I think he is worth 4 years, 100 mil, but I think it's too early to give him 4 years, 100 mil. I kind of think
it's a risk. It's a risk.
To Mark's point, I would if it was me, because you asked what would we do, what would we pay? Obviously, if I'm trying to keep him, and so a team's offering this, okay, we can negotiate, figure some shit out. Obviously, I'm willing to move on that. But what I would do structurally, I give him a 2-year deal that's decent money. I don't know what the stipulation that would be, but 2-year deal, and then if he keeps this level of play and it's actual a starter the next 2 years and performs at this level or better, I wouldn't mind giving him 100 mil for 4 years after those 2 years for sure.
Okay, and in the playoffs,
I agree, Finis. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
he's giving you 18, 4 and 4 in the playoffs right now.
What was his 3-point shooting percentage during the season? Because it was something ridiculous, wasn't it?
I don't think he's a very good I don't think he shoots. I think he's like maybe 2 or 3 shots a game.
No. Well, I want to look up his percentage because I know he doesn't take high volume threes, but he makes the threes he takes.
Yeah, 30. Yeah,
30
yeah,
what?
He's taking about 4 or 5 a game.
It was 30 what?
39%.
39. Yeah, I remember. I thought it was close to something 40, something crazy like that.
Yeah, he's shooting 52 and 39% right now.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
I think that the playing, and I don't know if I'm the Lakers, I'd at least offer him something like maybe 480 or something like that, and just because OKC's, the Magics, the Houstons of the world, the Trailblazers, they're all
that have the money to just throw at him.
Throw money at him. I get them signed on something quick. I give them
what about 5 years, 100 mil?
I like that. I like that.
And Mark, what do you think? I feel that's a pretty good compromise because you're not technically overpaying because it's what I say 5 years, 100 mil. What is that? 20 mil a year?
And just the even if it's that, I mean, damn, it's still.
I just don't want to. If I'm the Lakers, bro, you already
because
lost.
now you got him from longer term, right? So,
He's young.
I know, but shit, man.
Old.
I think I'd probably just go with 5. If I couldn't go the 2 year then extension, well, I would go with just 500 mil. He's still getting paid. We're not taking a huge hit because I think earlier you said you'd pay him somewhere around 18-ish mil. You kind of meet in the middle at 20.
See, the Lakers are notorious for just losing role players. Like they are not good at keeping those guys around. I'd try
because we spend money elsewhere. We throw money at superstars.
Exactly.
I said it.
Mark talk about some weed.
I'm playing defense too. I'm slapping the fucking floor. Let's go.
And you getting your ankles taken.
No, I'm not. I'm just kicking the basketball, Calvin.
You notice?
Golly, Mark.
Just kick it out of bounds. They'll never know. They'll never know. I stuck my foot out. They'll never know.
Mark, you're the type of dude that be in there saying, I'm playing good defense, be tackling folks.
That's right. The Sixers are shooting 9% from 3 currently.
Ooh.
1 of 11.
That's not good.
But they're only down by 10. Down by 10.
I was about to say they're not down much.
But they are shooting 9% from 3. While the Celtics are shooting 44%, but only have a 10-point lead.
Calvin, did you watch that whole game last night?
No, I fell asleep, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, Calvin, you sound like me.
You watched that?
Me too.
Bro, short thing. Does anybody feel like work has been kicking their ass the past 2 weeks?
Shit, every day.
Bro,
yeah, man.
I literally sat down today. I'm like, bro, it's only Wednesday. Like, it's too much.
Tough. I know, bro.
Oh, luckily, I was off today, but yeah, yesterday. We got an audit coming up.
Oh boy.
2 weeks from yesterday.
Just gonna get bitched at by corporate.
Oh my God. It's like this ain't even my primary job. This is my part-time job. Even though I work 40 hours a week. This is my secondary job.
They're gonna be like one pair of socks missing from the count that you had or your manager had or whatever. They're gonna freak the fuck out.
What is black Nike socks? Where are they?
Just mark that up as an L.
Wait a minute. I counted 99. Y'all counted 100. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Shit, that's an L. I'll just take the L and keep it moving. Are y'all into like I guess UFC like MMA, right? Like watching fights?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I've followed this. So I'm like really trying to get into watching fights and like understanding the MMA as like an art form and a sport. And so have y'all heard of One Championship?
Yes,
yeah.
That's right. You were talking about that, Finis.
I have not.
Was that a while ago?
Is it like Bellator or something?
Yes. It's essentially like Bellator, but they have a little bit different rules. But I bring it up because I was watching a podcast the other day where their One Championship they're trying to get into the US market, and they got this deal with Amazon that's very similar how UFC got their deal with ESPN, to where they're gonna like be putting on I think there's a card every Friday on Amazon Prime for One Championship. But what's cool about it's kind of different is it's in sections. So they have just Muay Thai fights, they have just jiu-jitsu, then they have MMA where it could be whatever. Like they have just kickboxing. They have different sections. Or what sometimes they'll do is the first round's Muay Thai, second round's wrestling, third round's MMA. So if there's a guy that's an expert in wrestling and a guy that's an expert in Muay Thai fighting, the guy that's an expert in wrestling, he has to survive the first round And then the second round, he has the advantage. In the last round, it's all right, best man win because it's anything goes type shit. But I just want to throw that out there because I'm gonna watch the card this Friday because it's on. It's just on. If you got Prime Video, you can just watch on Prime Video. Like there's no pay-per-view paywall to get through.
Yeah.
It comes with the Video Prime. So I
Everybody
think it starts at 5. So I'm gonna be watching that on Friday. Just want to throw that out there if y'all wanted to catch up. And then they have to,
I want to get into this slap league, bro. I really want.
I'm so uninterested.
Yeah.
What?
I'm so uninterested.
I can't wait to start watching that. Just people just getting smacked across their face.
That makes me so soft. I am
bulging bruises the size of their whole side of their face. You ever seen those videos, Finis?
I think you like violence.
I do, bro.
I love violence as much as the next.
Listen, bro.
Mark.
It's not even that, bro. There's another league that they've created out of the slap league. That is.
Is it the ass slapping?
Yeah.
I knew somebody was gonna bring that up, bro. And I just waited for it.
Just OnlyFans models slapping each other in the ass.
Mark. Here's what you need to understand. This slap boxing shit. Do you understand how dumb it makes America look?
It's not even American. It's Russian, and that's came over to America.
It doesn't matter. It's being taken over by Dana White is pretty much taken over and made it a part of his umbrella.
Bro, it's entertaining because
it's
at all times
it's
you're
stupidity.
watching people just eat it. They just eat those damn slaps.
It's so stupid. At least in MMA, it's an art form. You have martial arts. You have some form of.
Man, slapping someone across the face is an art form.
Oh, it's not. It's stupidity. It's so dumb. I hate everything about it.
I love everything.
It's not real. It's not even. I don't know what to call it.
People get knocked half stupid.
It's not even real fighting. I don't even know what to call it. You sit there and take the L on purpose. It's stupid. At least in UFC, it's a chess match, bro. At least in fighting, it's a chess. This shit is just. It's so dumb.
What do the 5 fingers say to the face?
Nothing.
Slap.
It shouldn't say nothing. It should say absolutely nothing.
Mark, you gotta think about that, bro. If I'm picturing yourself in the league, I'm getting the first slap. I don't care. I'm not getting knocked out first.
Bro, have you ever seen their faces just well up?
You better win the coin toss to get the first slap.
Fingers on the side of their face.
Shit.
Bro, no. I
saw this one dude. He took one to the. It was the perfect slap. Caught him perfectly on that cheek. He said he got stunned at first, and then he fell over, like rolled. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Well, you're becoming a dad day by day, bro. That's some dad shit to watch.
It is, bro. It's enjoyable.
I don't even watch this shit on social media no more. As soon as I see it, I'm not interested.
And everybody can get in trouble once they start watching ass slapping league.
Oh my god! I might watch the female league of that one, but that's about it.
That's all it is. It's literally OnlyFans models slapping each other's ass.
What channel this should be on?
It's in Romania right now, so I don't know.
Just another way how to market their own.
But I'm sure.
I might check that one out.
It will make its way over here. Fight us.
Yeah. I'm gonna just see what it. I'm gonna just see,
bro.
see what it's talking about.
It's coming up with some crazy shit.
Fucking freak man, Finis over here.
I just want to see what it's talking about. I just want to see how outrageous this shit is. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
There's some handprints left.
Outrageous. Outrageous.
And then, bro, they don't even be making money, bro.
What do you mean?
They don't make money like that. Like the winner gets what, $5,000? Like they don't be making money like that.
Let me find this article.
Yeah, look it up. I'll look it up. Are you looking up the money thing, or are you looking up something else? They don't really make money.
I don't even think they even care about the money because they know whoever tuned in.
I was gonna send you the ass.
Bro, that's the problem. It's not a real sport.
It's you can't even put it in the sport category, in my opinion.
It's entertainment, is what it is. That's what I call it.
Like the WWE.
Yeah. This shit ain't real. Somebody tried to tell me this shit was real. Oh, get out of my face.
That's just hoe activities. Come on now.
Oh, there we go. OnlyFans Roxana. Winners collect $2,000 to $10,000 per match.
Just smacking each other's ass.
Not officially recognized as a sport. That's great.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
The show is produced by Ultimate Fighting Championship UFC President Dana White. The show is due to premiere January 11, 2023. Yada, 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 yada.
Dude, are you actually...
Oh, my God. Who is... I just saw the thumbnail. Jesus. They know what they're doing. Is there a video?
Yes, bro.
Oh, my goodness. All right, wait. Let's get back to the situation. I'll have to check this out in my study later.
All right, so here's a question.
No.
Bet.
Steph Curry wins this. Let's say Steph Curry gets his 5th ring.
Number 2.
All time?
Say that again. Say
all time?
He gets his 5th ring. Where does he rank? In the top 10. Does he break the top
5? Top 5.
Oh, you're talking about, I thought you meant point guards. I was going to say he'd be number 2 point guard of all time.
Top 5.
Or then you taking Stockton over him? Oh, you take Magic over him.
Magic, bro.
Magic.
Bro.
Top 10? Oh, that's tough, bro. I'm not going to fake it. I think for Steph to crack my top 10, he'd have to get 7 or some stupid shit like that.
No.
Because the one knock, because what I have the knock I have against him is that he has been on such a well orchestrated, well put together team for so long. It's somewhat, even though that's a good thing and that's how you win, it becomes a knock against you when you look at other people do similar things in terms of winning championships and doing all this with lesser talent around them.
I don't know, Finis. Name anybody in the top 10 that wasn't a part of other than LeBron, that wasn't a part of a established organization.
Dirk?
Fucking Lakers dynasty. Jordan.
We'd have to figure, the Jordan for sure. That's the knock. That's why I think LeBron's better than Jordan is because he's on one of the greatest teams.
Though, dude? Because that team was assembled through the draft and everything. It wasn't through.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how it was assembled.
It was built through him though. He is a part. He made the organization as good as it is right now.
Golden State, absolutely, because he's the one that started they picked him first, and that's what started the whole transition to what they are.
He's like Tim Duncan of California.
Now, to your question, Mitch, we'd have to first establish a top 10. Then I could pick apart whatever. But to your point, anybody in the top, most people in the top 10 have been on some. Even LeBron, that Miami team was monstrous. But that Miami team still doesn't come close to that the Warriors team with fucking Kevin Durant on it.
Yeah,
but that's why I think if you look at the Warriors. One, you have one of the greatest coaches, I'm not going to say of all time, but you have a very, very well-established and recognized coach, right? And then you could argue that this Warriors dynasty, just in this era of however long you want to say, it's one of the best, most well-put-together teams we've ever – that 73-19 and the year after – first of all, you have a 73-19. That's one of the greatest rosters in NBA history across the board. LeBron found a way to beat them motherfuckers. Then they go – now you're talking about the best record in the history of the NBA. The best team ever assembled, arguably. You go and add the second best player in the NBA and Kevin Durant on that team. You do – of course you're going to be put in the conversation as the greatest. You do it. Anything is possible with a roster like that.
I guess that's true.
We didn't really think about the KD angle in all this too.
Yeah.
Being out to that team.
It's tough.
He's 1-2 with. He won versus Boston last year, and then he beat LeBron in 15. So he can prove.
Yeah. But that's why he's up in for sure in the conversation. I'm just saying it gets tough. It just gets tough when you go into the top 10. Okay, obviously look at LeBron. I'm trying to think, but Miami's probably the most best put together roster LeBron has ever been on, team wise, and he got 2 with Miami.
Yeah, he got 2.
He got 2 in Miami.
Yeah.
But if you look at a lot of MJ, you look at a lot of teams that you comparing LeBron's best team, 2012 Miami. You take the 73-9 Warriors, even though they lost. That team and the Kevin Durant Warriors, better team. The Bulls, better team. You can go across a lot of these teams. You can argue Magic's better team.
Which Bulls? Pre-Rodman or
no with Rob? I mean,
okay. I will agree with you with Rodman.
Whatever three-peat you want to pick. Whatever three-peat you want to pick. All right.
No, not pre-Rodman.
Whatever. We'll go Rodman. The best one. But you see what I'm saying? When it comes to talking about the greatest and you start talking about their accolades that are team accolades, you have to look at the teams. LeBron, for the first, I don't know how many years, was on terrible teams. That first stint with the Cavs, and I do not mean to offend anybody that played for those Cavs. I don't give a fuck, though. That team was atrocious. And he was getting, bro, I swear to God, he got that team to the finals. If you're anybody that knows basketball, look at that roster. I don't know on how God's green earth LeBron James got that team to the finals.
Hey, man.
With Larry Hughes?
Mo Williams?
Unbelievable.
Come on,
unbelievable.
Bro.
I have
it's embarrassed y'all, bro.
Oh, but you see my point. He did that. MJ, he couldn't do it until Pippen got there. Everybody will talk about MJ. Well, let's talk about MJ. He was in the NBA in the 80s. Nobody ever says anything about the 80s. They only talk about the 90s. Because in the 80s, he didn't do shit as a team. Obviously, individually, but he still was killing it. But the Bulls in the 80s weren't shit. So they got Pippen there. Then they got Kerr. Then they got Rodman. They got the other pieces. But it didn't do shit. But once he got that team built, and not only that, he had one of the greatest coaches of all time to coach him. Because Phil Jackson got a 3-peat with Bulls, 3-peat with Bulls again, left to a different team, did a 3-peat again. What are come on now. If you have the greatest coach of all time with a team as simple, of course you're going to be up in the conversation. LeBron hasn't had anything. Now, obviously, this turned into a conversation about LeBron, but I'm just bringing up those points to when you talk about Steph in the top 10, it gets tough because if you got to separate him individually from such a great team and support cast he had around him, because there's guys in the top 10, aka LeBron, that has done just as much, maybe more, with less talent around him. That's all I'm saying. Whew. The defense rests, Your Honor. But Dirk,
we were talking about Steph Curry.
But he was saying in the top 10, I was like, it gets tough because you look at guys in the top 10.
If he gets 5 rings, he's in the top 10.
Again, I don't. It's tough. You
can't fault him for who he played with or who they signed.
Yeah, I can't, but I can. Because people do this shit to LeBron. So I can. We just want to be selective with it. No, fuck that. We're gonna keep the same energy. Yeah, I can though. Because you have to, when you're looking at individual players and trying to see who's better who, you have to look at who they play with.
Of course, the first couple of years Steph Curry was in the league, the Warriors were fucking ass.
Yeah, but I'm talking about once he got that team assembled. I mean, come on now.
Right. But yeah, it takes time. You don't,
here's give you the count. He's going to take 6. He's going to take 6 rings. 7.
Jesus Christ.
Let's say he gets 5. Let's say he gets 5, right? How many players in the NBA have there ever been that changed the game? The way the sport of basketball was played?
3?
Probably, 3 or 4, right? And he's one of those guys.
Right.
Does that alone, with the 4 rings, possibility of getting a 5th this year or a 5th next year or a 5th in 3 years?
Right.
Well, who are the other 2?
Steph is going to get 5 rings. Let me just let y'all know that right now.
With the first unanimous MVP ever. Oh, he was the first unanimous, right? Or was it Steve Nash?
I don't remember. No, I don't think Steve Nash was unanimous.
You don't think Jordan was unanimous at some point?
No, Jordan was not.
Or
No,
Magic? Or Kareem?
who was the first?
I don't know, but
the era of big man, Mark. Like when you say Kareem and everything.
Kareem was different, bro.
Curry was the first unanimous. Anyways, so you take it, change the sport of basketball from the NBA all the way to like grade school, like how we teach 5-year-olds to play the game, right? Like he changed the entire sport. He's got 4 rings. He's fighting for the 5th. His career's not over. First unanimous MVP ever, multiple MVP winner. I think that alone gets him in that top 10. I think that gets him there.
Oh, well, here's my one thing. This is a hot take. I know it is, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I could give 2 shits about the influence, the impact of impacting that. I don't give 2 fucks about that. I'm individual.
There's only been 3 people on this planet that have done it. Out of the billion people that have come. There's been 3 people that have changed the way the sport is played.
Well, you could argue more, but
yeah, who are the first?
Again, I don't give a fuck.
No one's Steph. Who are the other?
I don't care. To me, that's irrelevant. I give the hot take. I give 0 fucking shits. All I care about is what he does on the court impacts what we're talking about. But even if that didn't happen, if my opinion on Steph, which again, I don't want to sound like I'm a Steph hater. I fucking love Steph Curry. Like he's one of my favorite players of all time.
No, you just a hater.
But for the sake of the argument, we're talking about top 10. I'm just saying I hold my top 10 high in regard. This shit don't just switch up that quick. It takes a lot to get in the top 10. So I'm saying if my opinion of Steph Curry is right here in the middle, right? All the stuff that, he changed the game, people shoot from deep, yada, yada. If all that doesn't happen, he's still right here. This shit don't sway either way. Because a big part of the game changing, a lot of that's media. A lot of that is media. Media and then, the analytics now with, it's better to shoot, 33% from 3 than like 50% from the 2 if you take a high enough volume, yada, 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 whatever. But a lot of that's just media, him being hyped up and the NBA making him a poster child. Because if none of that happens, he's still doing what he does, whether people follow suit or not. So that stuff in terms of kids taking deep shots, he changed the game because you got 3-year-olds. I don't give a fuck what 3-year-olds are shooting half-court shots. I get 2 shits about 3-year-olds shooting half-court shots. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I care about.
But he did change the game.
No, I'm not saying he didn't. He did change the game. I'm just saying whether he changed the game or not is irrelevant for me because I'm looking at him as an individual player on the court and not what people are doing as they're watching the game. Because there are people that hate fucking Steph, right?
All right, fine. Here's what we'll do then.
I'm just saying. It's gonna take 6 rings for him to slide my top 10.
Good God.
You want me to take Duncan? Am I supposed to take Duncan out?
Your top 10 list, Finest. Bring your top 10 players all the time. Oh
my God, that's tough. Oh, that's tough. I'll try.
Rings.
No, I'm not gonna. In order.
It's arguable. I guarantee you know.
No, I know it's arguable. I'm just saying for me personally, but I completely agree it's arguable.
I think 7 through 10 is going to be arguable on your way. I think get back.
7 through 10? 7th? Oh, that's tough. Is Kobe in your top 5? Of
course.
Is obviously MJ, LeBron, Kobe. You got Magic in your top 5?
Will, Magic.
Shaq? Is he in the top 10?
That's 6. We might as well go.
So I'm asking you. I'd have to sit down. Do you want my order though?
Yeah. What's your? I need.
No, I can't give it to you right. My order right now. I'm gonna make it for the next week's cast. But I'm just throwing out names off the top of my head. So you put Steph over Timmy?
See, that's gonna be there. There's one of the arguable ones. That's gonna be. I think you could. I love Duncan, bro. I love Tim Duncan, but I think you could.
You could.
Bill?
I think Steph's in Tim. Like
Bill Russell?
You can't take Bill out of that.
Yeah.
No, you gotta. Bill's got to be top 10.
That's 8, right? That's 8 right there. We're at 8 already.
Who was the one before? Timmy. I think Timmy the same category. I think they're like one or the other.
All right, so you put Bill in front of that. You still fighting between Timmy or Steph at 7.
Yeah, but Steph's entered the conversation at 7.
You didn't even say Hakeem or anything.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We ain't even sat down and looked at the names, dog.
That's tough right there.
Yeah.
That's tough just right. Like, just off
Speaking of tough,
Hakeem only had 2.
Sixers 1 of 13.
Hakeem only had what?
Julius Erving?
Hakeem
Yeah,
only
Dr. J not being in the top 10 is criminal.
Oh, Dr. J's not in my top 10. You fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
Criminal.
But I'm saying,
lock me up. Lock me up.
I will.
Dr. J will probably be in your top 10.
Criminal.
Steph, right, Finis?
You said what?
Well, would Dr. J be in your top 10 before Steph?
Good ass point, Calvin.
No,
he wouldn't.
No, because
bro, I'm telling you, bro, he's at 4. He's at 4 and he's 35 years old. And he has all these accolades. But here's I'll give you my
when it's all said and done, I do believe he'll be top 10. I'm talking about if his career were to end after this playoff. Or after, let's say if he won his 5th this playoff and then retired, is how I'm thinking about this question.
Here's where it gets me, and I think
you put Steph over KD.
Oh, I think yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Whoa. Yes.
Individual talent.
No, we're
better. I'm not talking about team. I'm not talking about.
Listen, greatest players of all time, right? This was what keep him out of my top 10. Is the fact is a phenomenal offensive player. All the accolades, everything about his offense is great. But to be in the top 10, do you have to have a defensive presence, right? Steph's not an elite defender. I mean, he can guard, but like, are we talking two-way players that can play the sport of basketball the most complete? That's the only way that Steph gets out of my top 10. If that's a big factor, other than that, he's got to be in there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Because if that was a factor, Kawhi top 10 for sure.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that.
Argument.
I'm saying, if you're looking at complete two-way offense and defense claps,
you got to play the complete season.
Kawhi in the conversation.
No, but that's just one aspect. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying to your point, I agree. If that was the case, then guys like Kawhi would be in the conversation, but he's not because it's not the case. I was agreeing with your point. Yeah.
Damn, Joel.
I'm not gonna fake it. I got KD above Steph. Individual talent. I have KD. Who's a better greatest of all time? I have KD.
That got Mitchell.
I'm just saying. Individually, I know it's hard to look at it because you got KD injury prone, this and this and that. If you give me a healthy KD and a healthy Steph, I think KD's a better basketball player.
It depends on what the list you're making. If you're making the GOAT list, or you're making the most talented list, I don't think anybody from before 2000 should go on the most talented list.
No. When I say individual talent, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
But what does the greatest of all time mean?
It's a combination of everything. It's your rings, your history, your stats, your MVPs, your accolades. It's all of that comes together. Do I think I would rather have KD on my basketball team than I'd rather have Steph? I give you that. But when we're making the greatest of all time, Steph's on there before KD.
Oh, that's tough. You talk about accolades. Besides rings, I'm pretty sure KD's damn near more decorated than Steph. And rings, and again, when it comes to arguments in basketball, my battery about to die. Hold the fuck up. I try to make arguments. Okay, hold up. Can y'all hear me? Is this shit on?
Yeah.
All right, when I make arguments, I try to make my goal is to make an argument for a player in any facet without championships and being involved in the argument. If I can do that, then I know I have a legitimate argument. If your only point that you're bringing up to disprove my argument is who has more rings, that's how I know I got you, right?
Yeah.
And I completely forgot where I was going with this.
I think rings play a part of it. It
does. I'm just saying it's not weighted as high because when you talk about the greatest of all time, they all got rings. Yeah, some have more than others, but generally, when we're talking about the GOATs, the top 5, they all got rings. So I try to put rings aside. completely. Now, obviously, if you're talking about some dude that has 6 versus some dude that has none, it's like, then that's tough. But man, it's rough. It's hard out here for a pimp. We got a quick. Do we have a 4-minute hypothetical from you, Mitch?
Are you you got to train and shit after these now?
Yeah. The session starts at 9, but I try to get there a little early because we've been going at like 8:45 Monday through Thursday.
We got to move
what?
We got to move the date of this podcast.
Y'all want to move it so we can go longer?
Go like Sundays again until NFL season?
Yeah.
What time? What time Sunday? Because I have in the mornings or at night?
Night.
What time?
I don't know. I don't care.
7:30.
Okay.
8:30.
Here, we'll talk because I gotta tell y'all some shit off air.
Yeah, and then
or I'll just pause the recording real quick.
Once the NFL comes back, it gets back to a fuckery situation. It's gonna have to be like
Tuesdays or whatever, Mondays. I don't know.
Oh, well, what time do y'all get off on? I guess no, Mitch, this would probably affect you the most. What time are you done with work on Wednesdays?
Same time every day.
What time? Like
Wednesdays?
Could we go earlier Wednesday? Because I'm usually off Wednesday, so I can go literally the earliest time possible if that works. If not, we can go Sunday. It's just hold up. Okay, this is Big 615. We'll catch you guys next time. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're back real quick for an excerpt. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, got one hypothetical. I got to get my stuff.
Hurry up. We got 2 minutes left, Mitch.
One second.
Started this. You paused and started back up. That's a geek.
No, I got to get my stop. All right, you have 1 minute, Mark. Starting now. Titans draft. 58 seconds. Go.
Horrible.
That's all the time he needed.
Horrible, and I don't understand why they're getting high grades.
Because they drafted needs. Except for
what about him?
One of them.
What about him? He's awful. He's gonna bust.
I can't wait till he leads us to a Super Bowl.
He can't read a defense.
And Mark has to eat his words.
I don't understand why he's getting comped to Josh Allen. He can't read a defense. He's not as athletic as Josh Allen. He doesn't run the ball as well as Josh Allen. Only thing he has comparable to Josh Allen is a big arm, but he doesn't have accuracy.
A big what?
What?
You said a big what?
Arm.
Oh. All right, Mark.
You need to pause. You getting a little suspect over there. Anyways, and he's also he can't read defense and he throws a lot of interceptions.
We're watching Guardians of 615.
What? Oh, Guardians of 615, we're out.